Effective strategies for handling kids lying. Dealing with lying in children is a common challenge for parents and caregivers. While lying is often viewed as a moral issue, it is essential to understand that lying is a natural part of childhood development. Young children may lie for various reasons, such as avoiding punishment, gaining attention, or testing boundaries. Understanding why children lie and how to respond can help guide them toward honesty in a way that fosters trust and promotes healthy communication. Understanding why kids lie. Before addressing how to handle a child's lying, it's crucial to understand the different reasons behind their untruths. These reasons can vary based on the child's age, developmental stage, and individual personality. 1. Avoiding consequences. One of the most common reasons children lie is to avoid getting in trouble. For instance, a child might lie about completing their homework to avoid a scolding or punishment. This type of lying is a defense mechanism, aimed at escaping negative consequences. 2. Imagination and fantasy. Younger children, particularly those in preschool or early elementary school, sometimes have difficulty distinguishing between reality and fantasy. When a child says they saw a dinosaur at the park, they may not be lying intentionally but rather sharing their active imagination. 3. Gaining attention. Some children lie to attract attention or make themselves appear more interesting. They might exaggerate a story about an event at school or invent something to get their parents' focus. In these cases, lying is often a sign that the child feels overlooked or seeks validation. 4. Testing boundaries. As children grow older, particularly during adolescence, they may lie as a way of testing limits and asserting their independence. Lying in this context can be part of a child's exploration of autonomy and identity. Effective strategies for handling lying. When addressing lying, it is important to focus not just on stopping the behavior, but also on promoting honesty in a positive and constructive way. Here are some strategies parents and caregivers can use. 1. Stay calm and avoid overreacting. When you catch a child in a lie, it's natural to feel upset, but it's important to respond calmly. Overreacting or responding with anger can make the child more likely to lie in the future to avoid your reaction. Instead, approach the situation calmly and ask questions to understand why the child felt the need to lie. 2. Encourage honesty through positive reinforcement. When children tell the truth, especially in situations where lying might have seemed easier, praise them for their honesty. Positive reinforcement helps them understand that telling the truth is valued and will result in a better outcome than lying. 3. Create a safe environment for truth-telling. Children are more likely to lie if they fear harsh punishment. Creating an environment where children feel safe to tell the truth, even when they've made a mistake, is essential. This doesn't mean that there should be no consequences for dishonesty, but rather that consequences should be appropriate and not overly punitive. 4. Teach the importance of honesty. It's essential to have conversations with children about the value of honesty. Use examples from everyday life to explain how lying can damage relationships and trust. Teaching honesty as a core family value can help children internalize its importance. 5. Be a role model. Children learn by observing their parents and caregivers. If they see adults being truthful, even in difficult situations, they are more likely to follow suit. Make a conscious effort to model honesty in your own actions and conversations. 6. Avoid labeling your child. Avoid calling your child a liar, as this label can be damaging to their self-esteem and may reinforce the behavior. Instead, focus on the specific incident and explain why lying is not acceptable. It's important to separate the behavior from the child's identity. 7. Teach problem-solving skills. Sometimes, children lie because they don't know how to handle a situation. Teaching problem-solving skills can help them feel more equipped to deal with challenges without resorting to dishonesty. For example, if a child lies about a poor grade, discuss ways they can improve their study habits rather than focusing solely on the lie. 8. Set clear expectations and consequences. Children need to know that lying has consequences. Set clear expectations for honesty within the family and explain what will happen if they lie. However, ensure that the consequences are fair and consistent, focusing on learning from the mistake rather than harsh punishment. Conclusion. Handling lying in children requires patience, understanding, and consistent guidance. By addressing the root causes of lying and responding with empathy, parents can help their children develop honesty as a core value. Remember, lying is a behavior that can be corrected over time, and by creating a supportive environment, children will be more likely to embrace truthfulness as they grow.